What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super card game Market Watch. Now, um, today we're going to start off with a few surprises. Obviously, I've got Universal Onslaught up now, but that's not what I'm starting with. We're going to start with the Super Saiyan 4 Secret from set 3. Now, as you can see, the French ones are pretty cheap. I was quite shocked when on the trade group at the start of the week, one of these was up there for £100, and I was like, that can't be right. Well, actually, if you look, the English ones are that high. Now, I honestly don't know why, so I can't give an explanation to this. Um, but yeah, so if you've got one of these, I guess if you want to sell it, now might be a good time to do so, I guess. Unless there's, you know, a legitimate reason for being this high. Um, so yeah, that was a bit of a shock to the system. Then this guy. Now, because we've had all the baby support announced, and it does rely slash work around counterplay cards, this guy is shot up in price. When Draft Box first come out, and even till say about a month back, this guy was like £5. Not even that. In fact, I'll tell you what. No, yeah, he was. It's about £5. Um, as you can see, not a lot. Now, obviously, with the announcement of the support, cheapest on card market's €20. On the trade group, people have been asking for £20 for him. So, again, another card that, just like the Black UI Goku of Apex of Legends, I think it was called, but shot up in price with the AOD was announced. The hits have the same treatment. So if you've got these, at least you thought there was like a bit of a, a bump pull. Well, at least now you make a bit of money back off them, which is good for everyone, I think. Following up, another Draftbox 5, or Draftbox 2, depending on how you see it, card. Ribrianne. Now, as you can see, because of what's happened the weekend, and Vegex took the spot, best deck. No green actually was represented by Eggman, and he was knocked out in the first round because it was top 32, but they did, so it was just 32 invitational. First round, maybe first two rounds were straight knockout, so best of ones, and then after that is best of three. But either way, green didn't perform. So as you can see, Ribrianne's coming down even further. I think this is about €40, maybe 42 after shipping. So still, them coming under this like £40 mark. So if you've already bought them, unfortunately you're slowly going to be losing money on them. But hopefully you manage to get your use out of them for now. I'm not going to cover Rabuni. He's not gone up, he's not come down, he's still sitting at around the 40 to €50 mark. So Abuni's still king of Dropbox too. Now, something that has happened with this guy, as you can see. French ones are now back on the market, and they are back under the €40, well €40 mark. And as you can see, we've got an English one in. Here has crept in event pack 6, which is pretty good. €35 is really, really good. Like, I jumped at the chance of buying two for €50. Like, I paid €50 each on the two I purchased, so I thought that was a good deal. If I'd have waited another week, as you can see, we've got one here for 35 and one here for 42. Now with postage, I did check, this one's about 42, and with postage this one's 50. So mine with postage, the one was 54, 55, and the other was 58. So this one's a little bit, like, I'd have saved a little bit of money. This one I'd have saved loads of money on if I'd have waited. Definitely, the more and more of these we see, like, the price is coming down, which is what we want with these. No way should this card now be sitting at the price it is. Like, even now, we've still got people who've got them up at €60, and it's just not. It's a reprint. It's a reprint. So hopefully they just keep coming down more for everyone, and we see more in the prize pool. finally, with draft box cards, I just want to check Koitsukai because obviously it's one I haven't looked, so I'll quickly do it now. Because draft box, not draft box 5, because Koitsukai was the one that is played in Vegix. Obviously, oh, here you go. So because Koitsukai obviously played in Vegix and stuff, and Vegix is what took 1 and 2. Yeah, as you can see, the Koitsukai just like rocketed. Reason quite cheap. I'll say quite cheap, but the cheapest on here. Give it a week or so ago, there weren't even this, and then now, as you can see, them just going up and up in price. These is like, you know, them slowly going to start creeping up above rib brands. I don't think them worth it, but again, these are very similar to like being like a draw monkey. I know you don't straight up draw 2, replace the card. You put them on the bottom of your deck, but it's still a recycling the cards. So you can see why them going up, especially in something like Vegix and just black in general. Now, we've got Rise of Unison Warriors. Gogeta's gone up a tiny bit. Gotenks and Mass Saiyan Great Apes come down. Dormant Potentials haven't shifted. Mechikiburas haven't shifted. Trunks is like nothing seems to be shifting now. Again, release from either might be like €1 or 2 cheaper. It's not much, but it is coming down now. The bombers are under the €10 mark again. Other than that, there's nothing much else to say on set 10. As I've said previously, I think these SBRs, while they're really cheap, I think they're definitely worth investing, especially if they follow suit with the set 9 SPRs. So obviously, as you can see, now there's a masses. They are still, you know, €20-25, you know. But again, it's because it's played. But this one still shocks me that there's not more people selling these or attempting to sell them. You know, the cheapest one now, obviously last week it was this one. Whereas now, they're at 24, which is still, considering to what I showed you on eBay last week, it's still way overpriced. Let's check eBay, see if they're still there. So they've come up a little bit now. Is this £10 one still here? Or are they both gone now? There you go, out of stock. So the last two £10 ones I've got, or £11 ones have gone now. But yeah, so these were like, I don't know. I don't think this is overpriced, especially for what they were. But other than that, market wise, there hasn't been much of a shift. If I'm perfectly honest with you, well, I can show you just in general. When I read my notes, the only thing that I thought was a bit odd as well was this guy. But again, it's a signed card, so I expect them to be after the very first market watch I did and seeing the price of what signed cards were. And there you go. So that one's only that cheap because it's got the mark on it. But again, as you can see, very expensive for these. So other than that, there's not really much else to say. Nothing else has crept up or come as a shock, even on the trade groups on the Facebook group. Nothing's been crazy high. Obviously, we did have the Dale and Mac 1K tournament the weekend. That was double Vegix in first and second. So obviously, it's just really going to be being the black stuff is going up, which is probably why the Gogeta's gone up a little bit as well. But other than that, guys, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And unfortunately, it's only a short one this week, but as I said, not much to cover. So that's me, Cake Easy, signing out.